Welcome to the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Thursday, June 30th. Over the next couple of days, we'll continue to have breezy winds over southern and western areas of the Great Basin with dry conditions, and also continued thunderstorms with wet showers over parts of Utah. By Friday and Saturday, some drier air moves in, pushing some of the deeper moisture off to the east. We'll still have lightning activity on Friday, but maybe not quite as widespread wetting rains. And then on Saturday, certainly lesser thunderstorms and lesser chances of wetting rains. We will have winds increasing this weekend with stronger winds by Saturday and Sunday and dry conditions over parts of central and western areas of the Great Basin, so we will see fire potential increase. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen quite a bit of lightning across Utah and also wetting rains and higher humidity accompanying this lightning. Great Basin fire activity has been picking up, with certainly many smaller fires reported with the lightning across Utah, but due to the wetting rains and the higher humidity, most of those fires have remained small. We still have the Left Fork fire down in southern Utah, and we also have a new large fire, the Sugarloaf, over southern Idaho. Over the last 7 to 14 days, we've seen the monsoon moisture push into parts of southern and eastern Utah, bringing some areas of above normal precipitation. However, precipitation west into western Utah and Nevada has been fairly spotty, with certainly drier conditions up into Idaho. Some of our ERC charts where we have our large fires up across Idaho, ERCs have been increasing rapidly with the drier conditions, however are near normal for the time of year. The grass is in various periods of drying. Some of the brush is still drying out. So again, we still do have fuels that aren't completely cured across Idaho, but certainly where they are drier, this is where we're getting our larger fire spread in the fine fuels. Over southern Utah, near the Left Fork fire, ERCs have dropped significantly with the moisture and will likely remain lower here in the next coming week or so. The satellite loop from this morning shows the moisture streaming up from Arizona into Utah, continuing today to provide showers and thunderstorms with drier conditions across Idaho and western areas of the basin. Later today, we will see again that continued showers and thunderstorms across Utah with wetter conditions and still drier conditions over much of Nevada. Relative humidity will remain in the single digits to low teens over the western half of the Great Basin and more elevated across central and eastern Utah where those showers and thunderstorms will occur. Today, winds will be breezy over southern and eastern Nevada into western Utah and along the Sierra Front, but wind gusts will be around 30 miles per hour, so wind speeds not quite critical, but still dry conditions and breezy. Friday, similar conditions, although winds might decrease a little bit and the moisture gets pushed a little bit further east as the trough moves further east off the west coast. So we will see a decreasing areas of wetting rains, but still lightning activity over the eastern half of Utah. Relative humidity very similar today or on Friday to what we'll see today, maybe a little bit drier in Utah as that dry air works its way east. And also breezy winds continue over southern and western areas, but wind speeds will be a little bit lighter than what we'll see today. We also have gusty winds in parts of the Snake River Plain. Our 48-hour potential for precipitation is shown here with our best potential of wetting rains over the eastern half of Utah, especially up into the Uintas. As we move into Saturday, that drier air moves further east. We'll still see some lightning activity along the fringes of the eastern side of the Great Basin, but we will see winds increase as this trough approaches. So we do have high risk over southern and eastern Nevada into western Utah for those gusty winds and dry conditions. Also, we've seen lightning in some of those areas, so we will see the potential for holdovers. Relative humidity continues to drop over eastern Utah as that drier air moves further east, but remains low over other areas of the Great Basin. And again, those winds will be increasing with wind gusts approaching 40 miles per hour in parts of western Utah and along the Sierra Front on Saturday. Here are our 3-day amounts of precipitation, again, mainly over the eastern half of Utah. And as we move into Sunday, that trough pushes further east, still gusty winds on Sunday over central areas of the Great Basin with high risk for those gusty winds and dry conditions. As we move into Monday, the drier air works its way east and a ridge starts to build from the south, so we will see winds decreasing by Monday, Tuesday, along with continued dry weather for all areas of the basin. You do see some moisture working its way north again into Arizona on Tuesday, and by Wednesday and Thursday, that moisture works its way up into southern areas of the Great Basin for another round of lightning. 7-day total amount of precipitation is not a whole lot different than the 3-day. And then the 8 to 14-day outlook shows warm and dry conditions going from July 7th through the 13th. So we'll likely see our fuels over western and northern areas cure out, with fuel moistures decreasing fairly rapidly going to the middle part of July. That concludes our webcast for today. Check back tomorrow for the latest updates.